The temple holds immense significance, having shaped biblical history from Genesis to Revelation, profoundly influencing future events and divine plans. Claims suggesting the temple resided in the city of David challenge Jewish rights to the Temple Mount, supporting movements that aim to erase Jewish historical narratives in Israel. Archaeological evidence, featuring unique stone characteristics, indicates that the original Temple Mount platform was constructed during the reigns of Solomon and Hezekiah on Mount Moriah. Experts like Lane Ripmeyer have uncovered significant archaeological findings on the Temple Mount, which deepen our understanding of its historical layout and structures. The original Temple Mount platform spanned 500 cubits square, perfectly aligning with current structures, showcasing the remarkable precision of ancient architectural practices. The Eastern Gate's historical importance is pronounced. It has been pivotal during major biblical events and has seen numerous reconstructions throughout history. The stones from Solomon's era display distinctive features, including a boss design that reflects the rustic chisel techniques employed by ancient builders, illustrating the craftsmanship of that time. Conversely, the bend in the eastern wall, which measures 861 feet, indicates later construction during the Hasmonean period, marking significant architectural evolution over time. Herod's expansion of the Temple Mount platform around 19 BC doubled its size, introducing notable changes to the structure evidenced by the distinct stone styles of Hasmonean and Herodian constructions. Historical narratives from figures such as Caleb Umar and Zephronius underscore the Temple Mount's importance to both Muslims and Israelites, influencing the construction of the Dome of the Rock. Recent archaeological discoveries, including the Trumpeter's Stone, substantiate the temple's existence, aligning with historical records that reinforce the site's profound significance. The structural integrity of the remaining stones at the temple site showcases advanced ancient engineering skills, with precise stone-cutting techniques reflecting the capabilities of the original builders. Numerous tile fragments and thousands of artifacts, including pottery, glass and coins from the First Temple period, have been uncovered, highlighting the Temple Mount's rich historical significance. Inscriptions discovered at the Temple Mount explicitly forbid Gentiles from entering the inner court, providing further evidence of its original religious importance and reinforcing claims of historical authenticity. Historical analysis reveals that no Roman legion was stationed in Jerusalem during pivotal events, undermining assertions that the Temple Mount functioned as a Roman fort, as supported by Josephus's accounts. Records indicate the Romans destroyed the Antonia fortress, leaving behind no trace, raising significant questions about its supposed location on the Temple Mount. The Antonia fortress predates the Romans, originally built by the Hasmoneans and later re-engineered by Herod, suggesting that its location differs from the current Temple Mount. Biblical verses clearly assert that Solomon constructed the temple on Mount Moriah, not in the city of David, reinforcing the distinction between the original temple location and the present Temple Mount. The three synoptic Gospels, Matthew, Mark and Luke, document Jesus' prediction of the temple's destruction, underscoring its significance in Christian teachings despite slight variations across passages. The destruction of the temple in 70 AD served as a pivotal moment in both Jewish and Christian history, concluding the Second Temple period and fulfilling Jesus' prophecy. Addressing the notion of some stones remaining atop one another reveals how interpretations can mislead regarding the temple's location, reflecting the complexities inherent in historical and religious claims. The argument that the temple resided in the city of David centers on the need for living water for sacrifices, a crucial assertion in comprehending the site's historical importance. Biblical law stipulates specific situations requiring running water for purification, emphasizing water's role in religious practices, although alternatives existed that did not necessitate living water. Evidence indicates the existence of aqueducts supplying water to the Temple Mount during Solomon's time, showcasing the sophisticated water management systems in ancient Jerusalem. The temple in Shiloh functioned effectively without a nearby water source, demonstrating the adaptability of ancient practices that involved transporting water from distant springs for temple use. Contrary to claims of a forgotten temple location, Jewish culture consistently emphasizes a strong historical connection to Jerusalem, as evidenced by continuous prayers directed toward the city. Jewish historical documents like the Mishnah and Talmud offer detailed accounts of the temple's location, confirming the ongoing acknowledgement of the temple's significance throughout history. Scriptural descriptions characterize Mount Zion as a magnificent, high mountain, serving as a central place of worship and divine importance, reflecting its revered status in biblical texts. Distinctive architectural elements of the Temple Mount, such as multiple gates and its trapezoidal shape, set it apart from Roman forts, bolstering its identification as the original temple site. Leading archaeologists unanimously contend that the original temple was not situated in the city of David, reaffirming the Temple Mount's significance as the true site of Solomon's temple. Historical texts suggest that the original Temple Mount was notably smaller than the current site, conflicting with claims that support the city of David, highlighting the need for precise archaeological interpretation. The city of David spans only 12 to 14 acres, whereas the Temple Mount encompasses 35 acres, raising critical questions about the feasibility of accommodating a large temple in such a limited area. The proposed location of the Temple Mount faces challenges due to existing ruins and topographical complexities, as the surrounding deep valleys complicate the construction of such significant structures. The area around the Gihon Spring presents issues for temple placement, hindered by a substantial garbage dump, rendering it historically unfeasible for a temple to exist there. Excavations in the city of David have revealed no supporting evidence for the temple's presence near Gihon Spring, while more compelling evidence favors the current Temple Mount site. The size of the proposed alternative Temple Mount proves inadequate to accommodate the large crowds during major feasts, underscoring the necessity of the current Temple Mount size for historical events.